Preacher 1138. Is there any single thing that a Sea Org member can do that would just get them thrown out of the Church of Scientology immediately? Or will the church always try to rehabilitate the person first? And lastly, can you guess where the 1138 in my YouTube handle comes from? Yes, there are quite a few things you could do, actually, that would just get you kicked right out of the church right away. Physically assaulting or going after David Miscavige or a very senior executive in some kind of a psychotic rage or something would definitely get you kicked out of the church pretty quickly. But the number one thing we know for sure will get you kicked out is if you threaten suicide, like immediately, and you are not kidding around about it. If you start talking about how you want to kill yourself and you need to leave right now, and you actually even make an attempt at it, like you have more than just words to say, they will get rid of you very quickly. I've never seen anyone get rid of faster than a suicide threat. All right, especially when there was an actual attempt made at the same time. And I don't say that to be callous. I mean, that's one of the things you do. I'm not saying this to try to, suggest that somebody do that. But you ask the question, and that's the thing that I have seen. Like, I've seen almost same day, like next day, I've seen people get out of the Sea Org like within a day or two of that happening, because they are terrified of somebody killing themselves on one of their bases. That would be like the worst possible PR nightmare they feel they could possibly ever go through. If you were to start chanting OT materials, that would get people pretty upset pretty fast. They would definitely lock you up as quickly as they could, and if you just kept doing it, they'd want to get you offloaded as quickly as possible. Stuff like that, if you submitted a written resignation from the church, I hereby resign from Scientology, I'm no longer a Scientologist, I want out of here right now, right? And you literally put that in writing, I mean, you'd probably just walk away at that point. There wouldn't really be any reason to stay on your part. But they'll get rid of you pretty quick if you were to do something like that too, because that's a public disavowal of Scientology, which means it's a high crime within their justice codes, but it also is a pretty clear indication that you're just kind of done, and they're gonna show you the door. Oh, and by the way, I think the 1138 in your name probably comes from THX 1138, George Lucas's first film, and also the name of one of the characters from Empire Strikes Back, the robot bounty hunter THX 1138.